What's up, guys? Well, fuck it, we're not guys.
So
We're travelers. What's
Stop
up, travelers?
it! See, learn from my fucking mistakes.
Okay, can we,
now I'm
can we
talking
restart,
over
Gerardo?
you.
No, no restarts. This is gold.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
So, Eddie, tell us how you were feeling when that happened.
I was so. Oh, I did not expect that at all. Like,
I thought it was gonna be I thought this was just like a precursor fight. We were gonna get into other stuff, and I was like, "Oh, perfect! You know, he's just gonna like hit something with a spell. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I get back, and everyone is killing you immediately."
I'm gonna boast right now. I didn't die. Pretty happy about that. Because Albert did like 30 damage and 3 strikes, and I was just like,
yeah,
"Fuck!"
bro.
And I was just like, "Let's heal up."
And I have become comfortably numb. So what do you guys think is the GOAT way to seal a box? Do you guys do like the fold tape? Do you just like fold and then tape the one time? Do you tape like the outside corners or just like the main part through the middle?
I put a heavier box on top of the lighter box.
Does anybody remember that one game where you have to go around and scan different UPCs?
You can only capture them with scanners. Scanners let you scan any barcode on real products and capture the monsters. Then battle them on your own or play head-to-head to win.
I worked at Target. I didn't have these, but I remember selling these. I was like, oh, that's cool. to fucking age myself, I started working in 1999.
I was, when put this in
I
perspective,
was 4.
You can all die. Your little
Am I
baby
the second oldest person here? Jesus.
I'm the baby of the show. You guys are bad influences on my life.
I definitely could not walk
Really?
when I was 23 because I was drunk the entire time I was 23.
23 was the most unhealthy year of my life. I ate McDonald's at least 4 times a week, and if it wasn't McDonald's, then it was Taco Bell.
I got food poisoning for a wiener schnitzel when I was like 8. I can never go back. Never in my life will I ever eat again in a wiener schnitzel.
What's the real shit is Mark's hot dogs.
Mark's hot dogs is the shit,
Sensei.
bro.
The
God.
shit.
So Mark's hot dogs in this area, when I discovered it when I was working security at cemeteries, I had it right across the street from it.
Can I just
Calvary
tweet?
Catholic
How
Cemetery.
has this never come up?
Also, can we just put Eddie's life in perspective in just that moment for a second? He's working a cemetery,
we shot a film in the
security,
mausoleum.
and he's eating the hot dogs on his off time.
Johnny won't be an issue for us anymore, sir.
Like this Vietnamese couple that made like an American comfort food place. 1 cubic foot. I am not joking. It's a foot in every direction. Brioche bread cube. Perfect cube that they like glue together with cheese to build it into this cube, and they toast it and they melt the cheese to glue it together, and they stuff it full of macaroni and cheese, and then before they put like the brioche lid on, they shove a bunch of bacon or like barbecue soy sauce pulled pork in and then smash it so it's like leaking out everywhere. It is the crazy. Literally, it would feed 4 people with this just brick of butter. Is one of the most amazing foods.
If I just cut that snippet of what you describing what it was without the context of it being food, that sounds like a war crime. Like it sounds like you described a murder scene of some kind.
Look, that actually gives me a nice topic that I want to use to close out the show. What war crimes have you guys committed? Since we know what Eddie's done.
When I was in 3rd grade, I stole an eraser from the book fair. It was a pretty traumatizing experience. I think I shot a squirrel with a slingshot also in the 3rd grade.
Hey, listen, man, I'm a sensitive boy. When I was like 10, I had these birds that weren't even mine. They died because my sister's ex-husband fed them pizza, and I cried for like 2 days about it.
I once was kept up at night for like 3 days by birds on my neighbor's tree. So he was out of town. I took the screen off my window and I shot my paintball gun into that tree, and I was finally able to sleep.
We had a pigeon infestation at my house when I lived. I grew up in the Cuddies, like so I had to handle a couple of pigeons, and I felt very bad about it.
I actually do have one that I guess, since we're doing bird-related murders. as a child, and mine's innocent though, because as a child, my an uncle of mine had like a farm with little chickens, little chicks, and the thing that I wanted to do was just like trap them so they can be with me forever. But what I would end up doing was I would put a bucket over them, and apparently they would suffocate, and I ended up like murdering like 5 or 6 of these little chicks before my uncle stopped me.
I could just picture all these buckets, and then the adults walk outside later, and they're like, Gerardo, what did you do? And they got every single bucket just has a dead chicken underneath it.
Suddenly, Gerardo's reaction to Grave of the Fireflies makes way more sense.
An erection?
Join us next Wednesday for another episode of The Weary Travelers. We're gonna play more Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you guys.
I'm so sad.
Unless Gerardo finds any buckets.
With us at the Weary Tavern.
If any of us come up dead, you know who to go for.
Find the buckets. The buckets will show you the way.